My name is Aleksandar Indjic. I'm chess grandmaster from Serbia and my major is psychology. Hi guys. Today I would like to show you my game against Samuel Sevian. He is one of the most promising American juniors and he has a good future. And we played the 7th round of UTD Fall Open and I was black. E4, D5. He almost always plays a move e4. He is usually very attacking and more or less well prepared. So I wanted to surprise him a little bit in the openings, and I played move d5. And basically that's the first time I played it in classical game. E d5, queen d5, knight c3, queen d6. Here there are like couple options for black: queen a5, queen d6, or queen d8. So queen d6, d4, knight f6, knight f3. One of the best players in this position for black is Sergei Tivyako, and he has more than 100 games with very good results. And I saw a couple of his games, and his play is very instructive in this type of positions. And I decided to play a6. I think that's not the most common move in this position. Usually it's g6 or c6. But with this move order, I wanted to avoid knight b5 jump that goes after g6, knight b5, queen d8, and then c4. And I think these positions are passive for black, and I don't like them that much, so I decided to avoid that kind of positions. I played a6 and knight e5. This was more or less expected, and now I played move knight c6. Idea of this move is to try to undermine his knight from e5 and also to force him to think immediately. And I think in this position, knight c6 is probably the best move, and as I checked afterwards, I think it equalizes for black, or it is very close to full equality. He played knight c6. Other move that deserves attention is bishop f4. And now there are two options. One is to take on e5, and that's not that good. And the best move is knight g4 here. And actually, my friend showed me this variation. Before that, I didn't have idea that all this move order with knight c6 even exists. So I was very happy when I saw that position for black. Knight g4, and now probably best move for white is to play bishop c4. And now after knight g5, d5, knight e5, white can play bishop f7 check. And after king f7, queen h5 check, g6, queen e5. And now, as I remember, black can play bishop g7, and that position should be close to equal, even though it's still unclear. But also, maybe safer option for black was just to exchange queens and to play e6. And maybe white is just slightly better in this position, but I don't mind to play it, especially against youngsters. So that's it. Knight d5. He played knight c6, queen c6, bishop e3. During the game, I didn't feel that bishop e3 is the best move. Somehow it gives me like some ideas in future connected with knight g4, and I wasn't sure what is he supposed to play in this position, but I thought during the game that I completely equalized, and I like this position for black. He played bishop e3, bishop f5. And now I'm still not sure if I should make a short castle or a long castle, so I decided just to develop my pieces and then to see how it goes from there. And I didn't expect him to play d5 because that pawn is probably going to be weak in the next couple of moves after queen d7 and rook d8 or long castle, and I can force him to remove it from d5. I played bishop f5, bishop e2, long castle. I mean, it's obvious that queen g2 is a bad move after bishop f3 and taking on b7 after removing the queen, so I couldn't do that. I played long castle. Now he needs to make some kind of decision because he didn't decide yet on where he wants to put his king, or to make a long castle or short castle. And pretty much that's a very important decision because it will show us how the game will continue after he makes that decision. So he played bishop f3, queen d7. I think queen d7 is the best move because I still have the option of playing knight g4. And if I play somewhere else, I'm just delaying my development because probably I can play after that e6, and I wanted to keep this diagonal open for bishop, so I played queen d7. Played short castle, knight g4. I think there are maybe 2 or 3 decent options for black in this position. One is h5, other is e6, and I think this is more or less unclear game with chances for both sides. I don't know, what do you think, but I'm comfortable with playing this position as black. So I played knight g4. I wanted to take his bishop pair. He played h3.
Can you play b4?
Here? Yeah, b4. Maybe I can play e5. So I think b4 immediately is probably a mistake because he's not ready to launch attack on my queen side. So at first I didn't see any point to move h3. I thought that's just weakening your own king and forcing me to do something that I already want to do. So at first I thought it's a dubious move. But then after thinking for a while in this position, it's not without any idea. Because now he connected his pawns, and now he's more or less ready to start pushing b pawn forward. And now I played move e6. I need to develop and to try to put my bishop on d6 or somewhere, and then to try to transfer my queen via e7 to g5 or something like that. So
Could you play e5 instead?
e5 here? Yeah. Yes.
Bishop e7.
That's probably an option. So yeah, Davido is right. Bishop e7 check is the strongest move in that position. So I played d6, and now he played b4. Now it works because if I take bishop b4, he can play rook b1, and I can't take because I'm simply lost. So b4 is normal move. He wants to try to develop some initiative on queen side. And I played queen e7. I thought for a long time in this position, and I realized that this is probably the best move for me, because it's not easy to counterattack in this position, and I think the best move order is queen e7. Because now I want to put my queen on g5, and if he plays b5 in this position, I can just block him. And now my idea is to play queen g5, threatening a simple bishop h3, but the better and like stronger idea is to develop this bishop to b4 or d6. And that's why I think this queen e7 is very important.
Can you take on d4?
Here?
You just,
Yeah.
Yeah, rook b1, c5.
c5. Okay. Four.
Maybe something brave like b5 at some stage.
Yeah.
No, really.
Okay, let's try.
Or maybe take d4 first.
Huh?
I think you're being too greedy.
Three.
Okay, take.
Take.
Okay, so maybe take on e4 first and then take on,
Here, take on e4.
yeah.
Maybe instead of b5.
Or maybe bishop c3 after it. I mean, take and maybe bishop c3.
Maybe I
Oh,
can do this.
No, but you
Take on e4 and then
Here, take on e4, take on e4, and b5. Okay. Maybe I can play. Yeah, probably that's true, and I don't think that's a wise decision to play because usually when he gets attacked, he knows what to do with it. So, yeah. But of course, that's an option. But I can say that I considered it during the game, so I thought it's very risky, and I decided to try to develop counterattack and not to grab a pawn and try to defend that. So I played queen e7. Queen e1. This is also interesting move. And now he is protecting pawn on e3, and he wants to try to develop some kind of initiative with b5. And if I play a5, he can move his knight to e2 or somewhere, and then to attack my pawn on a5 immediately. So it's a multi-purpose move. I played c6. Now, if he plays a4, I think I can take this pawn. So, because I think I have enough resources in defense, and I took a pawn. And if he can find some quick attack, I'll be better. So, I think he can play like this. After he played a3 to defend it. Now I played h5. Now my idea is clear to play g5 and g4 and to try to open his king because his king is maybe weaker right now. So he needs to come up with something quick in order to have some kind of balance in this position. Otherwise, I don't see any plan for him because my plan is very, very clear. Any suggestions? He's a resourceful player, so he finds some interesting idea, and I considered it during the game also. And I think that gives him some chance to continue with unclear play. He played knight a4. Now he wants to sacrifice the pawn and to try to open my king. and to put his queen on a5 and to find some tactic. And I more or less foreseen what he wants to do, and I decided to play g5. I thought my attack is faster. He played b5. Now we started very concrete play. He doesn't have he can't wait in this position, otherwise I'll just crush him with g4, and if it's my turn to move and I play g4, I think he can resign immediately. So basically he needs to play b5. ab5. If I take cb5, he'll just simply play knight c5, and maybe I'm worse in this position, so that's just a blunder. I expected this move and I took ab5, and this is more or less forced. Knight b6 check, king b8. If I play
Can you play
queen
g4
c7.
after b5, or you lost there?
Yeah, that's important question. I forgot to. That's important. I wasn't sure what is going on in this position at all.
Maybe queen g3 or something. Maybe now queen g3.
No, queen g3. I have queen c7. So I saw that. Just to remember what I was thinking about.
Why not b6 and a7?
What?
B takes a6.
a6. If I take. Yeah. Probably that's it.
f2 check.
Okay, the
You can take his queen.
like this, but this is
Just
suspicious. So
Just knight b6, rook f3.
yeah, exactly. I remember I saw something during the game, so I already had clear idea what I'm gonna play when he plays this move. So this is strongest move, ab5, knight b6. I need to play king b8 because otherwise I just play the stupid move and I need to move my king anyway. And king b8, and now it's very important. He played queen a5. This is more or less forced, because otherwise he doesn't have any threat whatsoever, so he needs to try to create some confusion. Queen a5, g4. And now he found a very good move, and probably the only move in this position. Because whole idea is that if he plays queen a8 now, I go queen c7, queen a5, and now I have queen g5. And he doesn't have good check, and he can resign here immediately. Because I have a safe square on e8. And now he can just resign. So basically he decided to improve on this variation that we both saw during the game. So he played very important move, bishop e4, to give me that bishop. Because now the point is, when we play this variation, if I go queen g5, he has rook f7. And he couldn't do that when his bishop is on f3. So that's the whole idea of bishop e4. And now I more or less decided that I want to sacrifice queen. And otherwise I would probably think of some better move, and that move is safer and maybe better, bishop h6. And if I remember correctly, I'm much better here.
Okay,
Because
I have a question.
Uh-huh.
So if you take bishop e4,
Yeah.
queen a8 check,
Yes.
king 7, queen a5, so if you move to b8,
Again,
yeah?
that's draw.
So okay, so you're not happy with draw?
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't want to make draw.
Alright.
So, yeah, I can force draw immediately. I didn't want to make draw. And I took on e4, but bishop h6 is more practical move. And also this is nothing, so I think takes, and he doesn't have a good check after this. I took, he gave check, queen c7, queen a5, and I played f5. I'm not gonna lie, I'm proud of this move, so yeah.
95.
You think that's the move?
I'll
Okay, let me think. Yeah, it looks like. He played knight d5, queen b8, take, take. And this is very unstandard position. I have two bishops and a pawn for a queen. But I have some kind of positional domination in this position, and my initiative can be very quick. It's my turn to move, I'm basically winning or something like that, so he needs to be extra careful. And he played...
What is the computer evaluation?
I have no idea. I think I checked once, but it was unclear. Okay, you want to try? Uh-huh. But let's...
Practically it's hard.
H4.
Yeah, he played h4.
I think Ding Liren would play this with white premium.
I think he will change his opinion.
Wait, so he played the best move, yeah?
Yeah, he played. Okay, let's look for ourselves. He played h4, and I played rook d5. Because I want to prevent him from playing a4 or c4 immediately, before I take the pawn. And now I want to play c4 or take on c2 or something like that. So I think this is important intermediate move before I take on h4.
And if you took on c2 immediately?
And if I take on h4, he can play a4.
And what if you take on c2 before?
Here?
Yeah, because he can play a4.
FC1.
Yeah, rook fc1.
Okay, bishop e4, e4,
Bishop
e4.
e4,
Yeah.
a4, b4, yeah?
a4, b4, queen b6,
Yeah, rook d5,
rook c6,
c6, bishop d8.
and queen b4. I wanted to do something like this, but somehow I couldn't find the right move. At first sight, I thought this is better for me, but it's unclear.
Wait, why not? On queen b6, rook d7, a5. Oh, okay,
Queen
saying,
b6.
I'm saying b4, no.
Yeah.
I thought bishop d8 is possible.
Yeah,
B4.
he'll play a5 and a6, and so basically I need to be careful, and I decided to play rook d5 to prevent him from playing something very obvious and to preserve this threat of taking c2 and h4. He played rook fc1. I took on h4. Now it's very interesting that after a4, I think I lack one move to win or something like this, because this was very important variation. Bishop d8, queen b4. If I start to run with g3, he takes, and if I take, he has this move, and rook a8, and I'm losing. And that's unfortunate. And also, in this position, if I try to close him or something, he can just play, I think, fake or a4. I lack one move to win this, or something like that. I know I calculated during the game. So I tried first to close queen side, and then to try to continue with g3, h4, and h3, because that's the idea. I played bishop d8, queen b4. And now I understood that he wants just to open my queen side, and he has that trick with queen d6 and rook a8, so I decided to play c5. He took, and bishop e7. I was thinking for a long time in this position, and I thought that bringing my bishop to c5 will help me in my attack, because I will eye this pawn on e3, and maybe in the future I could try with f4 or some ideas like that. And I thought it's useful to try to close this line, because one of his ideas in this position is to play c4 also, to open everything. Otherwise, he is in trouble. So he needs to open, and I'm trying to close position. So bc5, bishop e7, c4. I'm not sure what's the evaluation of this position, but I still think it's unclear. And I don't remember how much time we had, but maybe he had like 5 minutes and I had 15 or something like that. I can't remember. So I took bc4. He played rook c4, and now rook hd8.
Can you take on c5, like instead of c4? Bishop
Yeah, bishop c5.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's maybe
yeah,
okay.
exactly.
Okay.
I forgot to say that. That's important. So c4 is a good move. At first, yeah, I didn't see queen c3 in the game. I saw, but I didn't see queen c3 at first. And then after he played c4, then I realized that he has this move and I can't take it. So I missed that. Bishop e7, c4, bc4. Rook c4, rook hd8. So, what would you play? Yeah, that's an option, but I think I can play bishop c5 first and then take. So,
Maybe queen b1 or queen c4. Okay.
but I think I can only win that position, so I was looking forward to it. Oh wait, take, and then queen.
Oh, yeah, basically.
Queen c4, take, and maybe to exchange or to g3.
I mean, in this position, like, you cannot say that black has a winning chance here.
What?
Black doesn't have a winning chance
Here?
here. It just seems equal. Yeah.
So what are you gonna play?
Okay, this doesn't seem equal. Come on, it can be.
Yeah.
Or white's winning, or is
White could be better. Yeah.
Here?
Yeah.
You think so?
I mean, if there are two results possible, it's either black, like white is winning, or it's a draw.
I would rather say that he's losing, so okay, let's say. Okay, queen e5. You have queen h5 and then bishop e3 to take. Okay. No, but let's play.
G3, what?
Yeah, okay, g3. Queen?
Queen f3.
Mhm.
How can you say white is better?
H1.
Maybe rook.
why not queen f4? Check if one.
e5
But why not rook e5?
Okay, then
here?
f4 check.
No.
This
It's
is
a,
the bishop
yeah.
f6.
Oh, sorry.
Queen g3.
I can see.
My head, okay. I'll move it.
King f1 instead of queen f3.
No, look at king f1.
No, rook f5.
Yeah.
No. Rook f8.
It's completely practically difficult.
I mean,
especially
okay, let's check. Just to see
Rook
what-
f1 maybe.
King f7. Yeah, that's what I saw, but I don't. I thought king a7 because my king is safe.
I think position for two results.
Draw and draw.
Draw and equal.
I mean,
Draw for white and draw for black.
yeah. He played queen b6. And now he just wants to play c6, so I decided to change one pair of rooks, and here I made a big blunder because I played bishop c6, but this move is winning.
Ah, it's a mate, right?
Yeah, I missed this.
I remember you had a lot of time to think.
I had enough time, at least 15 minutes or something.
Remember, Alejandro,
Yeah.
we are looking.
I'm really disappointed that I missed this line because it would be one of my best
I think
games.
you could show us the mate like I've rook before. Just take.
Ah.
No, I see. Yeah.
Rook f1. Let's show it for audience. Huh? h4, g3, and mate. I'm still very sad that I missed this move because it's obvious move. It's not hard to find. Some moves before were hard to find, and this is like your first idea in blitz or whatever.
So what's White's best move after bishop d3?
Bishop d3, he has something, but he's giving a rook. He needs to give a rook. Maybe.
That's last.
I mean, he has to give the rook some.
He has to play G3.
Something like that, and then
Oh,
and then
C6.
take and c6.
C6,
Yeah,
then
he needs to play g3 or something, and to try to like this.
Bishop A6.
Yeah, something like this, or wait. But the point is, it's very obvious move, and I think he was on 30 seconds or 1 minute, so it's still a mystery to me how I missed this move, but I guess I played it because I was kind of satisfied with bishop c6. And I wanted to try to control him if he plays a5, to play something like rook a1. And then to try to push my pawns, h4 and g3 and h3. So I thought that I still have chances to win, but it's not that easy. Because he plays rook b4, king c8, a5, rook a1. Now he needs to play queen a7. So 7. Now rook e2.
Can you give a check on h4?
And after g3,
Rook a2.
3, rook e2,
Yeah, no wonder bishop on b8.
this, check.
Why?
I mean, this is lost come from,
Yeah.
from my point.
No, wait, I need to see. Okay, this.
Yeah, maybe bishop g3. Maybe even take on g2. No, I think
No, bishop g3 looks good.
What?
it's weird.
Bishop g3.
Yeah, bishop g3.
Here?
Yeah.
Bishop g3.
You must play rook b6.
What? Yeah, maybe like that.
Rook b6, rook a2, check. Oh my god.
And
And what you are playing?
king d1.
It's your move. I don't wanna be one.
Just a second. I was thinking this position. Okay. Page 4. 2. Now what? G2. What?
Bishop g3.
G3?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe rook f4.
Yeah. No, he always has that ideas with perpetual check. That's annoying. Or maybe here.
You what you traded?
Maybe just take on g in f4 and g2 and start running. NFL man.
take, and
No, the rook. The bishop.
with bishop.
Yeah.
Okay, check.
This is draw.
E7.
E7 or C7. There is always a difference. Maybe I can start walking.
Yeah,
I don't know, let's try.
Bishop d5.
Let's be this
Just in case.
No.
And come with the
Queen
king.
d6 and it's draw.
Oh no.
no, queen is 15
King.
Let's say it's
Check.
exclusion.
Yeah.
So you
No.
can better.
You're missing something. I couldn't do it. It's not that easy. I think queen is 7. Check.
Wait, can I rook a2 instead of bishop h4?
What? Let's check this one first, and we will see that one also. Okay, king e2 looks like the move, and then bishop g3. Okay. Queen a8. Check. Rook d4.
Okay, bishop g2 again.
Check.
Okay. Play. Looking at December now.
No, it's not
very
draw.
good.
She's losing.
Games.
No, no, I didn't see king.
Or
Why are we losing?
draw. Okay, maybe it's
No,
draw.
I thought king d7, then queen d6
Huh?
wins.
I didn't see
Wait.
the.
Is it?
Yeah, it's a draw.
Yeah, draw.
I remember computer shows equal.
Yeah.
to this.
But if you play rook takes g2 in that line.
Here?
Yeah.
Or
Oh, no,
G2,
there is
A6.
No.
That's the. And now I'm losing, so. But then it's good to
No.
show every variation.
Wait, are they losing? Like, what if bishop f3?
Huh?
E7 is a little bit.
Yeah. A7, and if I go here, AB. It's very annoying during the game that at every moment I thought he doesn't have anything anymore. He has some idea the force perpetual check. And I wanted to avoid that always, but somehow I couldn't do it. So it was like this. I played rook e2 check, king e1, and then bishop f6. And he played check, check, and rook b3. Rook b3, bishop g2. Now he needs to play something active, otherwise I'll play bishop f3, and after bishop h4 it's mate, I think. So he needs to do this. And now check, d1, one more. Now I wasn't sure what's going on, but I thought that even if we exchange rooks and I play bishop d5, I shouldn't lose this position or something like that. Because I still have g pawn or something to. I still have some trumps. So play queen c2, bishop e4, queen b1, check, take, and now wait. We repeated also one more time. I think queen f8, king c7, then. Because now if he takes, I'll take on a5, and I can't lose that. But I think it's also interesting to mention that he can play a6 maybe. Or something like that.
B5.
What? Rook b5.
Well, you can always repeat.
Hmm?
You can always repeat.
Wait, can you? What does bishop d5? Can you show this with
No,
paper?
but he can play here, I think.
King B7.
Or wait, that's same. Right.
Sorry.
What? No, he can take.
Yeah. Can you,
Yeah.
can you show after a6 why bishop d5 is not working? Because it's very nice.
What?
Now bishop d5, why is it not working?
Yeah.
It's very nice.
Yeah, exactly. I forgot to mention that. Because he can take. And not this. Yeah, I saw that.
But maybe black is still
You
better.
cannot
Yeah, but
lose
A
this.
is
You
3 or
will-
something.
You will take c3, how can you lose that?
Yeah.
Rook takes what?
So yeah.
Rook takes it too easy.
Wait.
I just said it looks nice. I didn't say it's good.
I don't think that's even so.
Hmm?
The white puts the first one even
Or you raise
What?
I think he was definitely.
Okay, rook b6 now, right?
Rook b6?
Yeah, rook b6. Rook a.
With 5 rook a6.
Rook a6.
Yeah, exactly.
Ooh.
That's it. So this is also draw. At least it should be. So he just decided to repeat moves here, and it is a drawish position. So it was a very interesting game, and I still feel bad because I missed that bishop d3 move. Because that, I hope you enjoyed, and see you next time.